The goal with today's video is going to be to disassemble the Express SR so I can start cleaning it up, fix some wiring issues, and see if there's any other problems that I uncover along the way. Well, that didn't really take long. There is a lot to go over on this bike. It is not near as nice as I thought it was, but that's all right. It's not too bad. You can see that he did some, all right, a couple headaches I have to fix along the way that I found were mainly the headlight. He tried to go with an aftermarket setup. I get it. Finding the headlights for this are hard, but I have a spare one luckily, so I'm gonna clean this out and fix that. He kind of butchered the plug to do that, but this is all butt connectors from factory anyway, so I'll just put new butt connectors on there. Not a big deal. No, not this one. So you'll see on this where the key goes, it's broken, but I'll fix that. You'll see this weird lump here. Well, that's because he left the lights just hanging behind there, and some of this is missing bulbs and it was in the wrong spot, so fix that. Obviously gotta clean this rust up. Tires are dry rotted to hell. The frame looks like crap. He did a little more butchering here. He must have been chasing something down because this ground is cut for whatever reason. I gotta find out where that goes and why. He was in the power here. Again, don't know why. The auto choke is just loose and doing nothing because the way this auto choke works is it's got a little thing in here that, you know, it melts or moves or the metal moves. It's almost like an old thermometer, I think. That is run off of the heat of the head, and it mates up right here perfectly. And if it's getting no heat from the head, then it is not doing its job here, right? Strange. Moving to the back, and here is just grimy. So under the tank, pulled the harness through here. Again, we have to figure out what the hell's going on with this. And then some of the butt connectors fell apart here. I got to repair those whenever I took the license plate cover off, or the license plate bracket. This tank is in awful shape. It does hold, I mean, arguably it holds gas, but obviously based on the mess, this cap's leaking like crazy. This is actually bent. You'll see that it's like smushed in, like somebody hammered that. He had 11 mil nuts on a 10 mil, thing. I mean, I'm sure the thread pitch was right, but it was just annoying that everything on this bike is 10 mil and that was 11. The petcock, or lack of petcock rather, he's got a pretty wild plumbing setup here. I don't know why, because the petcock's $10 on Amazon. And this is bent to hell, so you'll see, you know, it ain't supposed to have that kind of curve in it. It's supposed to be straight, but here we are. So, I don't know what I want. Oh, that's nice. Look at this. I'm sure that's just great. That's a good idea. I'm sure just put a you know, a screw in the side of your gas tank. That might have something to do with, you know, the leaks. Yeah, so luckily what I think I'm going to do, if I can't find a tank, and obviously I need to find a tank, there's a freaking screw in the side of it. This is silly. There's plenty of space to put a tank in here. And it, you know, I'm thinking kind of something along the lines of this. You know, make a little mount in there, make this nice. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like this. Yeah, that almost fits just right. Figure something out like that. The only deal is the seat doesn't cover the entirety of the back. So, and that seat actually rests on the tank. So I might have to figure out a way to fix this tank or cut this and keep that plate so that way this looks right, and then just have a different actual tank in here. If you want to follow me down the rabbit hole with this thing and see what kind of can of worms I open up next, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.